Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, coming back at you for another uh, video or whatever. This is for the Deadpool 2 movie, and it's the spoiler talk I'm going to be talking about. So if you guys have not seen this movie, do not watch this. I'm just giving you a fair warning before you watch this video. So for the people who have, let's continue. Well, the start of it showed, let's see, I think it was Ryan Reynolds or whatever, looking like he's gonna just sitting on a thing of propane and all that, and then he just blows up, which I was like, okay. And then he's like, I gotta take you back 6 weeks later and all that. And then it shows him getting let's see, I think he was killing some Asian guy or whatever, and then there were a lot of funny moments at that part. And he ran into that window where the Asian guy was, I think, and they were shooting him and everything, and then he's like, wait just a second. It was funny. And then he started slaughtering them again. So yeah, the beginning's pretty good. And then it goes into this let's see. Yeah, I guess it goes to the next part where he goes to what is it, a meat place or whatever, or something. Or a slaughterhouse, I think it was. I think it was a slaughterhouse, I'm not sure, but yeah. Other than that, there was one guy that was running away from him, and then I think he shot at him. I don't know. And then he hit himself in a panic room. He's like, really? He's like, you had to lock yourself in a panic room? And my favorite part was where he was running to the cab car where Bondu was. And then he's like, drive, drive. It was something like that or whatever, but just made a surprise entrance on him and jumped him through the window and just broke the glass. And it was funny. But yeah, after that, I think he went to go see Vanessa and all that, and that's where I guess she told him she was pregnant and all that, and yeah, I may be giving away a little bit too much, but this is spoiler talk. I'm giving everything away. So yeah, they were guess they were getting married or something and about to have a kid, and then someone invades their home or invades their apartment or whatever, and then this guy shoots Vanessa or whatever, and Wade's just pissed and all that, so he's going after the guy that did it, and then he miraculously grabs the guy eventually, and then goes along with him, and I don't know if he dies with him or just, it looked like they both threw themselves out at that truck or whatever. So yeah, then it showed I think after that it was him in a bar. There were certain moments I remember, certain moments I don't, but yeah, he was at a bar, the same contract killer bar and all that, or bounty hunter bar that they go to, that he goes to, and then his friend's talking to him saying, oh, you're a mess, Wade, you gotta go home. He's like, I have no home. And then he goes and turns to the older woman or whatever and sneaks up on her. But yeah, that's where Colossal and after that, Colossal and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, which was funny. It's still a funny name. And sorry about that, just crazy people driving and all that. They're fucking street bikes. But yeah, yeah, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and then her girlfriend, I guess, so she's a fucking lesbian. Oh well. And they're going to this place where Russell is, this Firefest kid or whatever that's causing havoc in that uh, what is it, home or whatever that he's living in, or psych ward or something. I don't know, foster home or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna stand down, and Deadpool's just fucking around, and uh, Ryan Reynolds is just saying some stupid stuff. He's like, we're the X-Force and all that. We're here to help and all that. And he's like, with great power or whatever, great responsibility or something he said. I don't know, he just went on, and I'm sorry if I'm sucking at this really badly, but I'll just skip forward and let you know what happens after that. Well, Deadpool gets in a fight with Firefest, the kid Russell, and Russell just punches him with his fiery flame to a window, and then Deadpool comes back out and just knocks the kid out with the back of his sword. And then he eventually, Russell, I think, kind of tells him, I do not want to go back to the icebox. And Deadpool sees the mark on Russell's, what is it, thing, and it says, they abused you or whatever? Like, on his neck or whatever. And he's like, yeah, and he shoots one of the guys, Deadpool does. And Colossal stops him after that, and then he goes to the prison. That's where Cable comes in. Cable has that fight and everything. I might have explained a little too much here, and I apologize. But this is spoiler talk, so I'm explaining pretty much almost the whole movie. But that could go on longer. But I'll just skip a little ahead, since Ryan Reynolds and Russell go to this prison where mutants go or whatever, so they're kind of like prisoners there. And then that's where Cable comes in and blows everything up, and it's kind of like Ryan Reynolds is the good Terminator. He's the good robot that's saving Russell, and Cable's just the Terminator. So it kind of has a Terminator reference there when you watch that scene. You're like, oh wow. And yeah, I think my favorite part in here was Ryan Reynolds did eventually get away. Cable and Deadpool actually got in a fight, and Cable kind of kicked his ass in the prison. So yeah, he kind of blew himself up, and they were like tumbling down an avalanche or whatever. So jeez. And yeah, what I didn't like is when it went pretty fast, where he said, I gotta help the kid or whatever, after he saw Vanessa again. And he said, I can't do this. And he's like, oh, I gotta save the kid. So that scene did go a little too fast. But yeah, after that, Deadpool sets up a team and everything just to take down Cable. And this is where it gets funny. Terry Crews is there. This chick Domino you see is there, which she's like Luck or whatever. So Domino was pretty badass in a fight against Cable. She was kind of kicking Cable's ass pretty badly. And that's what I actually was like, oh, damn. And the funniest part is the team he recruited, almost everyone fucking died. Oh my god. Terry Crews just bashed into a bus window or whatever and just went through it. Not fully through it, just broke a piece of glass with it, but kind of went through it. And then after that, it was, what is it? trying to remember. I don't think he died. The other guy went through this garbage dispenser thing or whatever and just was in pieces after that. So, ugh, that was a bad way to die. Or the chopper or something, I think it is, or something like that. He died badly. Earl was trying to save him, that guy or whatever, but I think he got killed as well. The invisible guy or whatever got electrocuted, which was funny. And Domino was the only one that made it out, including Deadpool. Yeah, after that, they go to find Cable and just to save Russell, all that. And that's where Russell teams up with the Juggernaut, and then Russell and the Juggernaut go to get revenge on the guy that tortured Russell to begin with. So he's going to kill him. And that's where Deadpool's like, oh, he needs to stop that. So Cable and Deadpool kind of join forces for the time being, just so he can stop Russell from doing what he's doing. But Cable's still planning on killing him. But Deadpool's like, let me at least have a chance to save him and all that. He's like, I give you 30 seconds. What was funny was that whole car trip or whatever, they were bitching and everything about, what was it? Josh Brolin and, yeah, Cable and Deadpool were just calling each other out, and it was kind of like a diss war and everything. He's like, something with baby balls, Josh Brolin said. I'm like, oh god. It was funny. But, yeah, after that, Deadpool kind of almost, did sacrifice himself for the kid after Josh Brolin was trying to kill him. Juggernaut did die. They put, like, an electric wire in his beehole. And then, after that, they just pushed him in the water, and then he got electrocuted. So, that's how Juggernaut died. And they were able to save Russell. So, I guess a happy ending. That is going to be it for this spoiler. For now. Well, that's going to be it for the spoiler period, sadly. I kind of pretty much explained everything. Cable did go back in time right towards the end. And what I didn't explain was Deadpool kept going off and on, like he was going to die, and then he's coming back. Then he talks again. Then he looks like he's going to die, and then he talks again. So it went on for like a good 4 times or whatever. So I'm like, oh my god, if you're going to die, just die. But it was funny. Cable went back in time after that just to, I don't know, I guess to do that scene or whatever, like make him think that he is gonna kill him, but no. So yeah, after that, that's Ryan Reynolds does live, so guess that's the end of the Deadpool 2 movie, pretty much. And comment below, let me know your thoughts on what your favorite Deadpool 2 scenes were in this movie. My favorite one was where everyone on the X-Force died. That was my favorite part. Where almost the whole recruiting team that Deadpool recruited just to take down Cable fucking died. Except for Deadpool and Domino. That was my favorite part. And it made me laugh so fucking hard. So yeah, comment below, let me know your favorite scenes and thoughts on this movie. And I'll see you in the next video.